Hello and welcome to Cooking the Books with Heather. Today we're going to be cooking again from Milk Street Fast and Slow, Christopher Kimball's franchise, whatever. But we've cooked from this book before. My husband likes to be loud right after I start filming. Anyway, we've cooked from this book before and we have made something like this. But today we're going to be making these simple black beans, which, like these simple white beans that we made, and I'll link up here, you make the beans and then you can eat them as is, or you can use them for other recipes in the book. I already have a recipe in mind I'm going to make for tomorrow, but for today we're just going to make these. And we are going to use the slow method this time. I've used the fast method. That's what we did for the white beans. I think the white beans, I didn't use the cannellini beans, which is what they requested, but I did use a smaller one and messed with that. Well, as instructed, changed the timing. And I think they were not quite done. So we're going to see about this one, but at least we're not planning on eating this for dinner. So it's not like we have to have this done at a specific time. If it takes too long, it's okay. As long as it's done within like 12 hours, I'm okay. It says 7 to 8 hours. So we'll see. Into our pot. We just put everything in the pot and start from there. I'm putting my black beans. They have not, just like the white beans, they have not been soaked overnight. They have been rinsed and drained. That's it. We're going to put in garlic in the skin, but with the top third removed. I also, if one of them was really big, so I kind of just peeled it and put it in here. But that's going to go in just like it is. That's the other piece of garlic. And some onion. You can use white onion or yellow onion. I'm using yellow because that's what I generally have on hand. We've got some cherry, well, ours are grape tomatoes that just go in whole. And let's see. In here we have our seasonings. Well, most of them. We have some bay leaves and some chili powder. And then just some salt. So we're putting salt in here, which sometimes you don't do when you cook dry beans, but that's what the recipe says to do. So that's what we're doing. And now I have to get some water. Good enough. Okay, so we have, supposed to sort of distribute this into an even layer, but I also know that we have to bring this to a boil before we put the lid on, so I'm not really going to bother with that right now. So it says to turn it on saute and bring it to a boil. So I started with hot water, or from the tap hot. If you have boiling water, I would suggest that. But if you have easy access to boiling water, I would do that, just because this is going to take a little while to bring this up to boiling. So while this is boiling, I'm going to concentrate on something else in the kitchen. So you probably won't see this part, but because we're just waiting right now for this to do its work. Okay, this is definitely a boil. So now we're going to hit cancel. We're going to put the lid on. There we go. Make sure it is set to venting, because we're not pressure cooking this, so we do want it to vent. We're going to select slow cook. So 7 hours. Oops. Pressure. There's no pressure. low. So I've got a button that says adjust. On mine, it says set the temperature to less/low. So hopefully that's right. Like I said, I've never used it this way before, but it does say less. Mine has a less, normal, more. I turned it to less. So we're going to do that for 7 hours, and then we're going to check it. The beans are done when they are fully tender but hold their shape. So we're going to check for tenderness, and then if we need to, we can put it in for another hour or more if we think it needs it. So we will see you in about 7 hours to check these. My simple black beans have been cooking for about 7.5 hours, almost exactly. I checked them at 6 hours because I wanted to get in the pool and see if they were done or at all done, and they were not done at that point. So I started it back with another 2 hours, and it has 30 minutes left. So 7.5 hours seems about right to me. I'm going to hit cancel. You don't have to for this. But since I know we're done at this point, the only other thing we really need to do is to discard the bay leaves. So let me find all of that, hopefully. And then we're gonna need that garlic. I did, there's part of a bay leaf. Is that the whole thing? Does not seem like the whole thing. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with this garlic. So we're supposed to, I did take off the outer papery skins. I forgot to mention that. That is called out in the recipe. But I'm supposed to sort of squeeze the garlic out of the skins with the tongs, which is easier said than done, I swear. I'm sure it doesn't matter if you don't get quite all of it. All the flavor should be infused. Once that cools off, we'll see if we can get a little bit more. And then stir it in. And while I stir it, I'm going to try to see if I can find the rest of that bay leaf. Nope. No. Oh, there it is. Ha ha. There we go. So that, oh, and the last step is to season with salt if you think it needs it. Taste it. The beans are done, but they do need salt. So I'm going to give it a couple of heavy pinches of salt because they seem like they need it. There we go. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to taste the broth. Tiny bit more salt. And we're going to call that good. Now, I'm planning to make a recipe with this tomorrow. The recipe itself says it should use about 1/3 of this. I'm going to make a double batch because we are going to have other people over. Yes, and they should be, the ones that I'm going to use tomorrow should be drained, but I'm going to not drain them when I measure them, about 2/3 of it. I'm going to measure out what I think I'm going to need for tomorrow to go in the refrigerator. And the rest we're going to eat tonight with some rice and some chicken that we've grilled and some zucchini, and that's going to be our dinner. So we'll let you know what we think of this as is in just a minute. And then we'll make something else next week. So we'll be back in a minute to let you know what we think of these simple black beans. On this episode of Cooking the Books with Heather, you watched me make simple black beans from Milk Street Fast and Slow, Christopher Kimball's Milk Street entity. This time we used our Instant Pot as a slow cooker. First time for me. It worked out really well, actually. And I think that having a relatively tight seal meant that when I checked it, I checked it at 6 hours, wasn't quite done, just because I was doing other things. And then I put it back in for another hour and a half. I feel like I didn't lose as much heat and have to sort of take as long to come back up as in my other slow cookers, where it felt like if you took the lid off, you were adding an extra hour to your cook time. About 7.5 hours was pretty good. There were a couple that may have been slightly underdone, but most of them were fine. They were definitely more done than the white beans that I did in the pressure cooker function. So maybe the slow cooker cooks them a little bit better. I don't know. They were delicious. They smelled so good the whole time they were cooking. They smelled like a really good black bean soup to me, even though there's no meat in this at all. You could throw a ham bone in there if you wanted. There is a recipe to use these for black bean soup, where you add a few things to the beans that you've cooked already, but also no meat. So I like some ham in my beans, but they were really good. I think the chili powder and garlic and everything just comes together beautifully in this recipe. We enjoyed it. Definitely needed to go a little bit heavier on the salt. I think everybody, well, not everybody, but most people ended up salting their portion of the plain beans. We served it over rice. That's a great option. They were great with some hot sauce on top. If you like hot sauce, I think we used some sriracha that I've made, but any hot sauce you like will do. And yeah, we really enjoyed it. I would make these again for sure. And I'm looking forward to trying out using my Instant Pot as a slow cooker a little bit more. Maybe this summer when we don't want to heat up the whole kitchen. Anyway, if you've enjoyed watching me make this, please give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and come back and watch what else we do with these beans next week.